All right, folks, today we're going to talk, give you maybe two examples of really personal loans, right? And the difference between the benefits and things to think about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So personal loans are frequently something we see where people use it as like a debt consolidation tool, right? So you have a lot of credit card debt and you are tired of making minimum payments and not making a lot of progress. And so people look to personal loans to pay them off faster, which can be a really great tool to start to eliminate some of your debt, your overall debt load. So there's two things to consider when you're looking at a personal loan. First thing is, are you consolidating your debt into a much larger monthly payment? A monthly payment, since we look at all of our income and debts on a monthly basis, a larger monthly payment would impact your ability to qualify for a mortgage potentially. Not for everybody, sometimes it's completely fine, but it's something you want to consider. If your minimum payments on your credit card were $50 a month and all of a sudden you've consolidated into this personal loan where your payments are $300 a month, that's going to eat away at some of your qualifying ability. So that's the first thing. Second thing to think about is how can a personal loan help your credit score, right? So if you're consolidating credit card debt into a personal loan or an installment type debt where you have fixed monthly payments, you're going to pay it off at the end of 4 years, right? Then a lot of times that can help your credit score in the long run to pay off credit card debt or lower your revolving debt into a personal loan where you're making monthly payments. The thing I always caution people on, we see it all the time, people do that, they take their personal loan out, it's great, but they can't really afford the monthly payment, right? They struggle to make that monthly payment, so then they start using their credit cards again. Problem. So you don't wanna do that. You wanna think about, like, can I truly afford this monthly payment without having to still use my credit cards? If you're gonna get a personal loan to consolidate your debt, you wanna make sure that you are no longer needing to use your credit cards other than to put a tank of gas on there and pay it off every month, that's fine. But not like accumulate more outstanding revolving debt that you are not paying off on a monthly basis. So just think about that when you're doing personal loans. It's really kind of a twofold conversation from a qualifying standpoint and also from a credit score standpoint. It has its pros and cons. It might be a great option for you, but just want to think about it. Another thing to think about, just a quick side note, personal loans are not secured debt, so you cannot use them as a down payment. So when you're looking at that, also personal loans will not work for a down payment for pretty much any loan program. So don't do that for your down payment.
So really, I mean, there's a lot to really digest in what Shannon just said. So really what we're getting at, when we've said this over and over, but you really should have a conversation with your lenders, preferably Shannon and myself, because there's just so much information and so many things that can affect what you're doing. We can help you get there if you're not quite ready, and if you are ready, we'll help you to qualify to the best of your ability. So just again, we're trying to drive that conversation ahead of, hey, I want to buy a house, right? So it's all about proper planning. Reach out to us and we'll help you out.
Yep, have a great day.